Booyah! The winds of change are blowing through Omaha, Nebraska. For decades, Berkshire Hathaway meant one thing: Warren Buffett, the Oracle of Omaha. He built an empire from a struggling textile mill into a global powerhouse, but time catches up with everyone, even legends. This year, 2026, Buffett stepped aside as CEO. He's still chairman, but the day-to-day now belongs to someone new. This is a seismic shift for Berkshire and the investing world. The torch has been passed, and it's real. No more speculation. The company's identity has always been tied to Buffett's wisdom and unique philosophy. Now, investors must trust his chosen successor to carry that vision forward. Every move the new CEO makes will be under the microscope. The stakes are sky high for millions of shareholders. So, what does this new era look like? It looks like action and change. The new CEO is already making bold moves, signaling this isn't just a caretaker role. This isn't your grandfather's Berkshire anymore, but the core principles of value and long-term thinking remain. We're witnessing a new chapter, and you need to know what it means for your money. Don't be scared. Be prepared. Knowledge is power, and that's what we're here for. Let's dive in. So, who is Greg Abel? He's no Wall Street outsider, he's a Berkshire lifer. Abel ran Berkshire Hathaway Energy, a massive utility business and a backbone of the company. He's a master operator, known for discipline and capital allocation, core Berkshire values. Buffett and Munger handpicked him after years of watching him deliver results. He's not a Buffett clone but a brilliant business manager, exactly what Berkshire needs now. As of January 2026, Abel is CEO. The buck stops with him. He oversees everything: insurance, railroads, manufacturing, retail, and the legendary stock portfolio. This is a monumental shift. Abel is stepping into the spotlight. Don't think he's just a placeholder. He's earned this. Abel respects Berkshire's culture, but brings his own perspective. His recent actions show he's ready to shape the company's future. He's signaling to the market he's in command, with a clear vision. This is just the beginning. Watch closely. Abel's leadership is already redefining Berkshire. The world is watching. Let's talk about Todd Combs, one of Buffett's hand-picked investment managers. Combs and Ted Weschler were supposed to be the next generation of Berkshire stock pickers, but in December 2025, Combs left for a top job at JPMorgan Chase. Why? At Berkshire, he was always in Buffett's shadow. At JPMorgan, he gets to run his own show. His departure created a vacuum and raised big questions. Who takes over his stocks? Does this change Berkshire's strategy? This wasn't just a personnel change, it was a strategic inflection point. The two lieutenants model for portfolio management is over. Now Greg Abel has the chance, and the necessity, to rethink how Berkshire manages its public stock investments. Combs's exit marks the end of one era and the start of another. It's a pivotal moment for Berkshire's investment approach. The ripple effects are just beginning. Here's where it gets real. Greg Abel's first major move as CEO, selling off the stocks managed by Todd Combs. He's not tweaking, he's making a statement. Abel is actively reshaping the portfolio, not just managing what he inherited. By unwinding Combs's positions, he's freeing up capital and signaling a new direction. This is decisive leadership. He's consolidating control and simplifying management. Abel's operational efficiency is now shaping the investment side. Why not let Weschler take over those stocks? Because Abel wants a unified, streamlined approach. The era of separate, siloed portfolios is evolving. Abel is taking direct ownership of capital allocation. This is the first evidence of the Abel doctrine at Berkshire. Wodisistapini, Kristator Bur, Topper Afranistan, Gafferi Sykenpaper, Einerdomin Sido Brad, Wodistaper. It's bold, pragmatic, and forward-looking. Don't bet against him. So, Combs is out. Who's replacing him? Here's the shocker. Probably no one. Abel isn't hiring a new multi-billion-dollar portfolio manager. This isn't a one-in, one-out situation. It's a fundamental restructuring. Abel is consolidating investment decisions, streamlining the structure. Ted Weschler remains, but the dynamic has changed. Abel is now the undisputed captain, not looking to add more navigators. Fewer moving parts mean more control and clearer accountability. Abel's operational background favors efficiency and direct oversight. This move simplifies things and puts Abel firmly in charge of capital allocation. It's a power move, a sign of confidence, not weakness. Investment decisions will be even more concentrated at the top. The era of grooming multiple successors is over, at least for now. This is Abel's show. Berkshire's always been a black box, never revealing which manager bought which stock. Quarterly reports show one big list, no footnotes, no credit assigned. This secrecy was intentional. Buffett wanted a team focus, not a star system. Managers could think long-term, free from outside pressure. Analysts always tried to guess, but it was just speculation. Big company-defining bets were usually Buffett's domain. Smaller positions were thought to be Combs's or Weschler's. Now with Combs gone and Abel selling his portfolio, the tradition is being tested. Insiders are piecing together which stocks were Combs's. We're getting a rare peek behind the curtain. The leadership transition is revealing more than ever before. Let's talk about the giants, like Apple, Berkshire's biggest holding. Who made that call? Only Buffett could make a bet that big. Combs and Weschler managed billions, but the mega bets were always the boss's call. Now, that responsibility is Abel's. When you hear about Abel selling stocks, remember, he's not touching the core mega-cap positions like Apple. The sales focus on the stocks managed by Combs. The crown jewels, Apple, Bank of America, Coca-Cola, are under Abel's direct stewardship. Any move on these would be a monumental signal. Abel is trimming branches, not cutting down the tree. He's balancing respect for the past with a new vision for the future. Want to know exactly which stocks were sold? You'll find out soon. Berkshire must disclose its holdings. Transparency is coming. The first big reveal, May 2nd, 2026, with the next quarterly report. Compare the new list to last year's, and you'll see what's changed. The real treasure. The 13F filing in mid-May, listing every public stock holding. Analysts and investors will scrutinize it for clues about Abel's strategy. This is your homework. Read those reports. Look for new names, missing favorites, and big shifts. These changes will reveal Abel's investment philosophy. Don't just wait for headlines, dig into the data. The first concrete actions of a new leader are about to be revealed. Knowledge is money. Be ready to act. So, what does all this mean for you, the Berkshire investor? We're in a new world. Greg Abel is in charge and making bold moves. Selling the Combs portfolio signals decisive leadership and a streamlined structure. For investors, this brings clarity and new questions about Abel's long-term style. Is he more risk-averse? Will he favor new sectors? Time will tell. This is just the first chapter in a new era. Uncertainty creates opportunity. Abel was handpicked for a reason. His first move is logical and strategic, not panicked. Expect a disciplined, focused Berkshire with Abel's operational touch. Don't panic. Watch, learn, and be prepared. The core principles remain, even as the face at the top changes. Keep your eyes on those reports. The new era is just beginning. Booyah!